Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be working in my traveler's notebook. I'm just going to document a couple things that I experienced while traveling when the pandemic first happened. Just a couple things I didn't want to forget, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I hope you guys grab your journals and journal along with me as well. I always like to add a large piece of paper underneath my journal just when I'm journaling because I always add acrylic paint. That's my definite like must have on all my journal entries. So it gets pretty messy, so I like to keep it clean, especially at the end once it's cleanup time. It's you don't have to really worry about anything getting wrecked, so I really like that. And then I chose the pink, blue, and the yellow acrylic paint. I wanted to kind of match the page beside it because that was one of the items that I had ordered during quarantine, and I wanted just to kind of match the layout so it really looks pretty good with the light blues on both sides. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I absolutely love how the yellow and the aqua blue paint mix and make that light green. It's so beautiful. So here I'm just flipping through some of my photos. I wanted a couple photos of me in Lebanon. That's where I was at the beginning of the pandemic. So I had just finished traveling through Portugal and then I landed in Germany for a bit and then I was off to Lebanon and I had been there for a couple days and then everything shut down. My flights were canceled and I was literally stuck there. And honestly, it was pretty crazy. And then also I didn't know much about the pandemic before or anything really about the virus before I had left. And then, so yeah, I wanted to document that with words and the photos. And then I also wanted a photo of me at Toronto Airport when I landed back in Canada finally, and a picture of me hiking during quarantine. So just really cool when you look through your journals later. So here I'm just doodling a big, huge November 30th, the date, in my normal scratchy kind of font. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my date. I'm just using a regular black ballpoint pen. I think it's a Papermate brand, but yeah, it works super great over any acrylic paint. that pink washi tape is really beautiful, but it did not match, so I wanted to get rid of it right away and put something different that would kind of go with the colors that I was already using. And I think I chose a better color for sure. Also, guys, I want to mention that photo of me hiking. It was in one of the trails that were still open during quarantine. Most of them were shut down, but we did find quite a few that were still open. And we did even end up driving 3.5 hours one way for a 20-kilometer hike. And honestly, it was amazing. I absolutely loved it, and I would totally do it again. And yeah, so it was 7 hours of driving for a hike, and it was so exhausting and so long, but it was one of the best memories of quarantine. So I thought it'd be okay if I just journaled right on the plastic page there, but it turned out to be pretty difficult and it's not, you can't read it that well, but it's done. It's part of the journal now and it's time to move on. But I love it. It looks pretty cool. So the other side of that light blue plastic page is a packaging that I received. It's dark gray, so it doesn't really match. Looking at it now, I definitely should have put some pink blue and that yellow in on those pages just so like it could match a little bit better. But I do like that it's all earthy and kind of green. So I did so much hiking during quarantine and it fits the page really well. Like I love the layout of it. It just doesn't really match with the rest of the pages that I did for this day of journaling. But overall, I do like it, but it doesn't really match. But that's okay. Maybe in the future I can kind of plan that better. But I never really plan my pages. I just kind of go with the flow and do what feels right. And then that washi tape, I ordered it from Wish like a long, long time ago, and it came 3 or 4 months later. I love it. But it's huge, and it was super difficult to stick down. And I actually even ripped it, so that's why I had to put the other washi on the bottom of it. And then I just added clear tape over it because it wasn't sticking too well. So I just added clear tape over the other washies, and it looks pretty good. I've been going on this crazy gold kick. I love everything gold in my journals, bullet journal, in my paintings, everything. So instead of using the yellow, I switched up and just added gold gouache to it, and then a few of my gold washies, and it turned out super nice. I wish I would have done some more pages with these colors. Another super fun element to add to your journals is just sticking two photos back to back and then tipping it in. It's super fun, easy, and it looks awesome. I recently switched from printing all my journaling to cursive writing, and I love it. It looks so cool, and it's actually helped my handwriting so much. So I'm really happy with that. And then here I was just kind of using a ruler to keep it straight, and it's an old trick I used to do in high school, and I thought I'd bring it back. And it actually looks really good. So I'm gonna continue to use the ruler while I'm writing my journaling. An easy way to add some fun elements to your journal pages is just by doing some acrylic paints on a piece of paper and then writing a word and cutting it out. Or you could even use washi tape and do the same thing. It looks really neat and kind of you can match any page with it if you use the same colors. All right, guys, that's it for my journaling pages today. It was a fun traveling one. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys journaled as well. Let me know if you have any suggestions on new videos I can do or anything. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I hope you are safe and healthy, and we'll see you on the next video.